Hello, hello. Greetings out there. I hope everyone is doing well this Labor Day weekend. I just thought I'd get on camera today since I have some time this weekend, and do a reading on the month of September. Today is the 31st. It's August 31st, the last day of August, and we're heading into September. So I would really like to see what September brings for us. What is some of the trends for the collective in September? What are some of the trends here that we are going to see in September? And you know what? I actually want to get out my oracle cards as well. And I always forget to do them, but let me just not forget this time. I'll put them right there. All right. What can we expect for the month of September? What can we expect? What can the collective expect, maybe on a personal level and, on a, worldwide type of level? All right, let's see. September, a September to remember. All right. So right off the bat, first house, I have a 10 of Wands. So 10 of Wands. This guy is very burdened. Um, as you can see, he's taking his baggage with him. I always see this card as like a baggage card. And I remember learning about this with Ashala Yardley in class. And she was referring to it as kind of like somebody with baggage. Um, and it's a very heavy card. I mean, there's a heaviness to it. This is really saying like we're gonna have to deal with some heavy energy. Um, yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that. I could even say it could be, things having to do with health, things that need to be addressed. Um, whether or not to take action or just kind of sit there in our energy. But I think this actually too has to do with people that, maybe people that refuse, they don't really like to change. Um, People that are stubborn. And this really has to do with stubborn energy and really ending it once and for all, like really dealing with that energy, being confronted with that energy once and for all. And the first house is Aries, so this could apply to people that are Aries, that their sun is in Aries or their ascendant sign is in Aries. But we're really going to be confronted this month, and it's going to be worse for people that tend to be more stubborn and resist change. Like they're really going to have to make certain decisions and important decisions. Okay, so we have for the second house, Three of Swords. This is really a stressful card, and again, I feel like it's pointing in the direction of health. Um, so the second house is Taurus. It could apply to people that are Taurus, again, people that sun sign in Taurus or ascendant sign in Taurus. Again, confronted by something related to health or something that is continually causing stress in your life. You're going to have to confront this in September. This is going to be the theme for the month of September. And including even people that are suffering from depression, from anxiety. Again, it's like a heavier energy. I thought September would be better, but it doesn't look like it's starting out. It may not start out that great. Okay, so then we have the Emperor, which is 4. It's a 4. So we have a 10, a 3, and a 4. So this is the third house, which is Gemini. So the Emperor has to do more with structure, could be structure, could be um a father figure in your life, uh disciplining, having more self-discipline, mental discipline, because that's the third house. So that's the it's Mercury. So it's kind of like having to discipline yourself starting mentally, uh kind of like controlling your thoughts. And if you control your thoughts, you control your actions because it trickles down, obviously. But it's also having that structure and that system. And maybe even again, it calls upon you to have some kind of discipline in your life. You know, it could be again like something having to do with your health. That could be the reason. But what is really going to get you out of this mess is controlling your thoughts. That's really on a fundamental level, that's really going to get you out of this mess. Because when we control our thoughts, we are able to manifest our reality in essence. You know, we are the creators of our own reality. I mean, if you study quantum physics, you know, quantum physics tells you, you know, we are essentially the creators of our own reality. And we can change our reality through positive, you know, positive thoughts, positive actions, just envisioning a positive outcome for ourselves. And I have been listening to, her name is Marina Jacobi. I've been actually listening to her, and she explains how to manifest, but she has like a more technical explanation of manifesting. And she has all these diagrams and stuff like that. Very interesting. So then we have the Hierophant for the fourth house, which is Cancer. So this, let's see, this is really all about control and feeling as though you're in control. Um, it also can have to do with, it has to do with the home and, you know, maybe even changing your diet, you know, maybe even incorporating an exercise routine. But really, this really says like getting into yourself and getting down deep into, you know, the reason um why certain things are the way they are, or maybe the reason why your health is the way it is. You know, maybe you need to give up more control, maybe you need to let go instead of being controlling. Maybe you need to let go a little more. Maybe it's the like the other side of the coin rather than controlling. You know, for some people it might be you need to, you know, you might need to not be a doormat. You know, you might need to uh exercise boundaries, create boundaries with yourself. Or it could be the other side of the coin. You need to let go and just say to yourself, it will be what it will be. I surrender, I give it to God. And just positive reinforcement. It will be fine. Everything will work out in due time. Okay, and then we have the fifth house, which is Leo. So really this is saying like when we, this could be saying like when we do give up the control, when we do um let go and not worry, something else opens up and another opportunity could open up and we end up on a different path and we end up liberating ourselves and feeling free, like the fool, the fool is a beginner, the fool's journey. He's a beginner. He is not worried at all of where he's going. He lives in the moment. So this is really saying to, really to live in the moment. It's better to live in the moment. Um, and Leo is also a sign that does more of that, is not really a sign that worries, that very optimistic. The ruling planet of Leo is the sun. So it's a very optimistic sign, and Leos are leaders. Sometimes we have to just, you know, surrender so we can be better leaders, so we can be better parents, so we can be better friends, so we can just be better people. Okay, and then let's see the sixth house, which is Virgo, Knight of Swords. What do I feel? So there is going to be, okay, now it's switching over and I'm feeling like something having to do with, like worldly type of stuff. Yeah, the energy's kind of switching over now and I'm seeing like more protests and more unrest. Because again, it's like that energy where the powers that were um do not want to give up control. So that there's that control factor in there. Like they don't want to give up control. That's what I'm getting. So I'm getting that there's more of like resistance. There's more of a resistance in the energy. And also spicy words, verbal resistance, and like more people fighting back. It could be verbally, it could be physically as well, but there's an aggressive energy. It's aggressive. Um, and then we have, and that's another three. So we have for the seventh house, we have the Three of Wands. The seventh house is Libra. All right, so now I'm going back into like a personal, personal reading type of thing. Um, so there's kind of like a distance, um, when it comes to like emotionally distant. This could apply to the sun sign Libra or a Libra ascendant sign. Um, and it's kind of like a situation, it could be a toxic situation where you are taking a step back and kind of distancing yourself from certain emotions, negative, toxic emotions that somebody could be, um, somebody could be expressing. Uh, so you're kind of taking a step back from that, which is very good. That's very good. And then let's see. So we have Scorpio, and this is the eighth house. Switching back, this is like a military type of card, but he's a pentacle, so he's moving kind of slow. So you kind of have like kind of like a fast military card here, but then you have a slow military card here. So I'm flipping back and I'm kind of taking a look. It's kind of like remote viewing. So they're actually watching things and from a distance. They're watching things from behind the scenes to see how, and I'm talking about the white hats, to see how things escalate, um, to see if they warm up, not in a good way, like in a bad way, but they're surveilling and observing. And I just heard in my head helicopters, like military helicopters. Okay. And then on the ninth house, which is Seven of Pentacles, the ninth house, that's Sagittarius. So he's pretty patient. He's building. He's growing. All right, I got foreign markets, building of foreign markets. There's going to be more of a building of foreign markets. It could be that the foreign currency will be stronger in September. And then again, I'm flipping back for those that are Sagittarius, or have had sun sign Sagittarius, sun sign or ascendant sign Sagittarius. I see September as being financially better for you. Um, it will be a little better. Could be a new opportunity or something that you've been saving up for. It could be an investment that is going to be beneficial for you. Okay, and then we have the 10th house, which is uh Capricorn. So yeah, I think I showed this. Yeah, so we have that, and then now we have Capricorn. When this card comes up, it's like a reshuffling. It could be some kind of struggle, infighting. You just have to you have to reorganize yourself because what you thought was supposed to happen is not happening, and you need to realign yourself, reorganize, look at things from in a different perspective. And for Capricorn, it's kind of hard because they are a fixed sign and they do not like to change. So it's kind of hard for them. But you kind of have to be malleable in the month of September. And you really have to just go with the flow. That's what I recommend. Because, things are up in the air right now. And things can be unstable. So you got to go with the flow. Roll with the punches. Okay, now we have Aquarius. Aquarius. Ooh. So pretty much this is saying like when you are more willing to change, this is the results. I mean, this is what the energy is saying. It's really saying like, you could hit a bump in the road and then there's some progress here. Even though you go from 5 to 4, which is less, you kind of have to give up something in order to gain something. You gotta have to like surrender something in order to gain. And the result is happiness. The result is celebration, it's happiness. So what I'm trying to say is that September, there could be some sacrifices to be made that month. So get ready to sacrifice something in your life, or like it's just it's like clutter, just like getting rid of clutter. You're gonna have to give it up. No pain, no gain. All right, so we have Pisces. Pisces. So we have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords for Pisces. This is really saying for Pisces, you really need to rest, replenish yourself, replenish your energy. Uh, because the following month in October could be even more intense. So you really need to self-care, replenish your energy this month, rest as much as possible. So I would say for the month of September, it's like there are twists and turns. I mean, it's probably going to be a weird month. It's been really weird lately. But definitely twists and turns. It's not going to be smooth. It's not going to be smooth. It's not going to be a smooth ride. So definitely see twists and turns. You know, always protect yourself, protect your energy, pray for protection daily. And then the last, let's try the oracle cards. Let's see what the oracle card happens. They just fell. Golden opportunity and sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So we all have the ability to manifest our intentions, and manifest our goals into reality. And then we have golden opportunity. Well, this is Rhiannon, and this is Yemaya. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. All right, and I'm just gonna mix them up because those just fell. So what other messages do we have for this reading? True love, the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Yes, just connect to the love vibration. You can't go wrong. All right, this concludes my reading of the month of September for today. Thank you so much for watching, and always love and light. And oh, there was something that I wanted to tell you. I am offering distance Reiki. So if you would like a distance Reiki session, I do not charge a lot. It's only $27. And I'm going to put the link to my website. You know, hopefully soon I'm gonna offer a tarot class, and I think I'm going to. It's going to be a recording. It's not going to be a live class. I have to work on it. I haven't worked on it. I've been working, so I haven't had time. But hopefully soon. So if you want a reading, I don't charge a lot for readings. You know, my prices are really reasonable. They're very, very reasonable. You won't find you won't find a lot of tarot card readers or even Reiki masters with the prices that I have, and they're very reasonable. I charge $40 for in-person session. I charge, $27 for distance Reiki. So I'm going to put the link down below if you want to check that out. So please, if you like my content, if you resonate with my content, if you don't, that's okay. But please, subscribe, like, and share, and comment. I always enjoy your comments. And thank you so much for watching. Love and peace.